Hi, thank you for joining us on this episode of Sports Bets for Free. My name is Scott Jenkins, your host, just a local sports bettor here in Phoenix, Arizona. And hopefully today with our picks and your picks, it's going to be another profitable day for you. Thursday, May 2nd, Major League Baseball. We got a small slate of games on tap and a bunch of day games. So day baseball, who doesn't love day baseball, right? So if you're new to our show, first of all, welcome. Secondly, we do fade or follow four teams. It's Cubs, Dodgers, Orioles, and Royals. We will give you maybe some other plays on additional games, but those are the four games we bet in. Batter props, pitcher props, and all the other props available in that game as well. So just to give you a heads up on what we do, just with the amount of Major League Baseball games out there, much easier just to focus on those four until we get a statistician team of about 50, right? So we'll get started off here. With the slate today. I think there's like 5-6 games, not a heck of a whole lot today in terms of volume, but a lot of good plays, though, to be had. So let's get started. 9-11 out here in Phoenix, 12-11 Eastern time. Rockies facing the Marlins one more time. Marlins about $1.84 favorite in this one with Cabrera pitching against Lambert. Rockies came out and scored some runs in this series, no question about it. Miami struggled to score again. I don't know quite. I know their offense is lacking and strikes out a bunch. That's the main reason why. Cabrera is a hell of a pitcher, though. We would have a slight lean here towards the Marlins. Also, the under in this game should be around 8 so far. So if we're looking for early action, Rockies, Marlins, probably lean towards the under in that one and towards the Marlins. Next game up, we are in, though, 10:06 out here in Phoenix, 1:06 Eastern time. Yankees, Orioles, game 4 of this series in Baltimore. Yankees come out at $1.40, around $1.40-ish favorite. No surprise there with Rodon getting pitching today, as he was supposed to pitch Tuesday, now getting back up to Thursday. As we're cutting this episode, the Orioles have not yet announced a starter in this particular one. We like Rodon with his strikeout ability. The bullpen for the Yankees a little bit stronger than the Orioles. The Orioles are going to have to get some bullpen arms to really compete, I think, in the postseason. So watch them maybe possibly make some trades here before we even get into All-Star break time and trade deadline to get some bullpen help or bring up some arms from the farm system or something. Their bullpen is shaky at best. Kimbrel's been a disaster, but he is in most places, so there shouldn't have been any shock on that one there. Total in that game right around 9.5, just to give you a heads up. But we'll give you the bets that we have in that game. We are going to roll with the Yankees in this one. Money line, -1.5, -2.5, and -3.5 on the run line. Yankees over their team total. Yankees -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. And then Volpe, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Juan Soto, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, 2+ hits, and we're also going to throw a walk in there as well. As Soto is the walk master. So one more time, bets in this Yankees-Orioles matchup, game 4 of the set. Yankees money line, -1.5, 2.5, 3.5 on the run line. Yankees over the Yankees over their team total. Yankees -0.5 a run, first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Volpe, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Juan Soto, homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. And don't forget that walk as well for Soto, as that one's been cashing at a pretty good rate as well. Next game up, 10-11 out here in Phoenix, 1:11 Eastern time. Cubs, Mets, game 4 of the set. Ben Brown against Hauser. Matchup-wise, Brown is basically a 2-pitch pitcher, and with the fastball and the slider, if the fastball isn't working, Brown's in trouble, first of all. The Mets really haven't caused a big stir in this series. Nobody's scoring really over 4 runs here so far in this series, so the total to be 8.5 is a little interesting in that one there. Mets are a slight favorite, though, even though Hauser's ERA is approaching 8. Brown's pitched pretty well the last couple times out. Fastball's really been cooking, but he is a 2-pitch pitcher primarily. in that one. But I mean, for Brown, but we do like the Cubs here. Getaway day after the four-game set to get out of there. I think the Cubs sneak away with the win on this one. So we're going to take Cubs money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, and minus 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs money line first 3, first 5, and first 7 innings. Ian Happ has had great success against Hauser in his career, so we'll take Happ for a homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Mike Tauchman. And Tauchman's been hot as of late. We're going to take him for a homer, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Ever since Suzuki and Bellinger went down, Bush has struggled a little bit, and Tauchman's really came through, hitting some big home runs in order to tie some games or give some late leads. So in that one there. So one more time, Cubs Mets. Cubs money line plus 1.5, minus 1.5, minus 2.5 on the run line. Cubs over their team total. Cubs money line first 3, first 5, first 7 innings. Ian Happ, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Tauchman, home run, double, over hits, runs, RBIs, 2+ total bases, 3+ total bases, and 2+ hits. Next game up, we've got 10:36 Eastern time. 10:36 out in Phoenix, 1:36 Eastern time. Red Sox, Giants. Winkowski for the Red Sox. It's bullpen day today. Harrison for the Giants. Giants a slight favorite in that one. I still don't see either one of these offenses really pounding out some runs with a total at 9.5. Definitely would lean towards the under in that one there. And then we get going with the Rangers. 11:36 out here in Phoenix, 2:36 Eastern time. Parker versus Evaldi. There is a reason why the Rangers are a 210 favorite in this one. I wouldn't be scared about the money. Total around 8.5. We would lay it here with the Rangers. The Nationals had a fantastic offensive weekend at home, and they were playing the Marlins. Don't expect to see the same kind of things on the road here. So definitely would lean Rangers in this one. Next game up, Guardians at the Astros, 5:11 out here in Phoenix, 8:11 Eastern time. So we go from like all-day games to a late-night game for the East Coast. How about that one? So Guardians, Logan Allen pitching against Spaghetti Arrighetti, even though his name's not Spaghetti, but we like the rhyme on that one there. Astros right around $1.35 favorite in this one. I'm still curious how the Astros have one of the worst records in the league. They're at home with one of the pitchers that's given up more bombs than probably anybody. I mean, he gives up runs every time he comes out on the mound. Logan Allen's pitched pretty well in this one, and somehow the Guardians are plus money with the best record in the American League Central against one of the worst record teams so far in baseball. I understand it's the Astros. You have to take advantage of these lines while they're like this. They are not going to be like, if the Astros continue to lose at the rate that they are, they're not going to be being these big favorites. Not that $1.30 is a huge favorite, but it is against a good team. Total at 9 in this one. If we're playing this one, we would be all over the Guardians. This one for sure. So that's where we would go with our money on that one. Plus you can get them at plus 1.5 on the alternate run line. It's not horribly bad as well. So, let me get through my speech impediment problem there. I do. First of all, you want to see all of our bets? We want you to see them too. So there's multiple places to do so. So if you want to see, you can go to our YouTube or TikTok page, or at the end of this episode, you will see a link to our Google Sheet. Is a ledger of all of our bets, what juice we got those at, how many units we placed, what book we placed them at, then also what was the result once the games are all over and updated. So you can check that out whenever you get some time. It's going to be at the end of every YouTube episode we do. It's going to be available on SoBet.io if you want to get a bunch of handicappers' different opinions on things. That's a fantastic place to join. Also, you can check it on TikTok at Sports Bets for free as well. Also, you can check those out on our channels on YouTube at Sports Bets for free, what you're watching now, and then also on TikTok, Sports Bets for free as well. So check those out when you get some time. And as always, if you could follow us or subscribe to us, we would appreciate that greatly. Really easy to do so on social media. YouTube, just hit that subscribe button. Will be in your subscriptions tab. TikTok, same thing. Hit the follower, be in your followers tab. Or, like I said, if you want to join SoBet.io, which we are now a part of, you can do so as well by signing up there, and you get our picks daily there as well. So I do appreciate everybody's support as always, and I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.